Welcome back. The Beloit Historical Society partnered with the Miss Beloit organization for an exhibit celebrating the pageant turned mentorship experience. Her story, a tribute to Miss Beloit, documents the impact and evolution of the program. Miss Beloit started in 1960 as a traditional pageant, but organizers say it's grown into a scholarship and leadership opportunity. Visitors can walk through decades of historic crowns, gowns, photos, and more. The exhibit's now open at the Beloit Historical Society.
The Miss Beloit organization has empowered women for decades, and so having former Miss Beloits and teens here is a tribute to all that they've gained from the organization and really showing each other and showing the community what the benefits are.
Having an organization champion for you and really push you to be your best self is so empowering and I would say very priceless,